lava tacos, lava burritos, volcano burping, gas erupting from your belly. Yeah. So, buck-toothed ninja and a dinosaur with a limp are going to meet a one-eyed monkey at the edge of the volcano danger. And, of course,
okay, look who it is. It's Pap. A doodle. Pap a doodle. Hi, Dahlia. Hi, Royal. Hi, Mama. Okay, I'm going to read another book. This is a fun book. It's 10 Grouchy Groundhogs. There are 10 of them, and they're all really grouchy. So let's see what they got. Here's their picture. They don't look real happy, do they? Okay, let's turn the page. This is 10, there it is, Grouchy Groundhogs by Kathryn, Heling, and Deborah, Hembrook, illustrated by J. Johnson. So Kathryn and Deborah wrote the book, but Jay was the one that's going to do the artwork, and that's kind of fun. Yeah, I know you guys are very good artists too. How are you today? Oh, good, Dahlia said. Okie dokie, said Royal. All right, that's fun. Here we go. 10 Grouchy Groundhogs. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 grouchy groundhogs crowded in their den. They squirmed and they stretched, and then. One grouchy groundhog announced with a shout, "This den is too small. Let me out, out, out." Whoa, grouchy, huh? They want out. Too small. Look like they're all jammed in the den. That's a hole in the ground, and that's what that would look like if you could see inside a hole. Yeah, there they are. 9 grubby groundhogs working in their den. They clawed and they dug, and then. Look at this, Royal. Look at here, Dahlia. Oh, look at her. There's dinosaur bones. That little girl's using a hammer and a chisel. She's on a jackhammer, big shovel, buckets. Boy, look at this guy working on a bulldozer. Boy, wouldn't that be fun, Royal? Look here. One grubby groundhog announced with a shout, "I gotta have a bath. Let me out, out, out. Dusty, dirty." She wants to go get a bath. Wow, boy, that is a busy looking page, isn't it? Everybody's busy. Hard hats are flying. Shovels right there. Okie dokie, here we go. 8 graceful groundhogs dancing in their den. They swooped and then they swirled, and then. Boy, we're partying now. Look at these happy groundhogs. They're not grumpy. They're not grouchy anymore. One graceful groundhog announced with a shout, "Dancing makes me dizzy. Let me out, out, out." Wow, they changed that to a dance place. Oh, look at that big move. Out, out, out. Okay, ooh, 7 grabby groundhogs. Chatting in their den, they gibbered and they jabbered, and then. You know what's going to happen. One grabby groundhog announced with a shout, "Give me peace and quiet. Let me," help me say it, "out, out, out. I want out, out, out." Wow. Looks like they're having fun though, doesn't it? They're all smiling, yeah, on the phone, and got a nice lamp there with hearts on it. Ooh, 6 goofy groundhogs. Make sure I'm not moving my book. 6 goofy groundhogs tumbling in their den. They rolled and then they romped. And then. Wow, look at the fun they're having. Playing leapfrog and standing on his hands, on swinging bars, trampoline. Boy, that looks like fun. Oh, look here, a rope. She's swinging on a rope. One goofy groundhog announced with a shout, "I'm too tired from tumbling. Let me out, out, out." Okie dokie. Looks like you were having fun. To me, everybody looked pretty happy doing some fun things, swinging on ropes. Okay, but you know what's coming. 5 groovy groundhogs. My goodness, look at them singing in their den. They hummed and then they strummed and then. Wow, playing the guitar, playing the keyboard like Dad has got and Uncle Kev's got. Wow, playing the guitar, playing the drums. Ooh, one guy here says, one groovy groundhog announced with a shout, "Hey, I'm a rock star." Not me, help me say it. Out, out, out. I'm leaving. Gary had the microphone, he was singing, he had a tambourine. Look at this guy, boy, he is really trying hard. Everybody's having fun. But this one wants out, out, out. Let me out. Okie dokie. Here we go. Boy, look at that. Come on, we're eating good now. Look at there. 4 gobbling groundhogs dining in their den. They chomped and they chewed. And then, wow, look at that burger and drink and throwing chips up and catching them. Wow, having a soda, pizza, ice cream. Oh my goodness, burgers, chips. Uh-oh, somebody spilled and made a mess. Maybe this guy. Yeah, that doesn't look good. But boy, that looks like a big table, doesn't it? One gobbling groundhog announced with a shout, "Uh-oh, I have a toothache." Not me. Come on. Out, out, out. Oh no, that's why we brush our teeth. So we won't get a toothache. Oh, it hurts terrible. Look, his whole face is kind of swollen. Yeah, number 5. He's got to get out. He can't enjoy food because of his teeth. So that's why we really want to take care of our teeth. Okay, next page. So I can get it. Here we go. Wowee! 3 glitzy groundhogs. 3 glitzy groundhogs grooming in their den. They primped and they puffed and then. Wow, look here, we're at the beauty parlor. There's all kinds of wigs back there. Guy's got a brush, she's got a hair blower, she's got a lipstick. Wow. One glitzy groundhog announced with a shout, "Powder makes me sneeze. Everybody help me. Not me. Out, out, out." She wants out of there. She doesn't like all that powder up her nose. Yeah. These 2 look pretty happy, but she does not look happy. Okay, one more page. We're down to 2 groundhogs. 2 giggly groundhogs running round their den, sliding down the tunnel. Look at this. And then, boy, scarf and mittens. Yeah. One giggly groundhog announced with a shout, "Winter might be over. Let me out, out, out." That's that word, out, out, out. She's going to go outside and see if it's still wintertime. One grumpy groundhog was the only guy was left. Wondered with a pout, "Where are all my friends? Time to go find out." Everybody went out, so he's the only one left, Mr. Blue Shirt. There's the bulldozer, there's the table of food, there's the hair dryer, there's the band, there's a shovel. So they all went up that ladder to go out. Let's see what grumpy groundhog number Blue Shirt finds. Wow, nope, too many. When one grumpy groundhog glanced outside his den, he counted all the groundhogs, not 1 or 2, but 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're all here. 10 timid groundhogs looked around and then, startled by their shadow that causes the sun, dive back down again. So they were up in the sun and they saw their shadow and it kind of scared them. It said startled by their shadow and they dived back down again. So here we go, last page. Wow, 10 grinning groundhogs, grouchy no more, snug in their den, snore, snore, snore. They're sleeping, all asleep. Good night, groundhog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groundhogs. Wow. That was a fun book, wasn't it? They wanted out, out, out. And I'm going to say goodbye. That was a good, fun book. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Pap Pap. Bye-bye.
Reading the books with Pap.